Hey designers, and welcome back. Today we're going to be working on these beautiful spring topiaries made with products from the Dollar Tree. If you want to see how to put these beautiful little pieces together, stick around. For supplies, you will need some of these cute little buckets, some styrofoam balls, some of the floral foam, a few pencils, washi tape or ribbon, some flowers, and of course a glue gun. To get started, we need to remove the erasers from our pencils, and we're going to start wrapping those pencils with our washi tape. You can use any color of your choice. You can also use ribbon here and a little bit of hot glue if you don't have any washi tape. Either one will work just fine. Leave about 1/4 of an inch at the end there because that is what we'll use to glue inside of our foam. Now we're going to take our buckets to use as a guide for how wide to cut our foam. Because the buckets taper down on the inside, we need to use the bottom to get the perfect measurement. Now using this little cutter from the Dollar Tree, we're just going to simply cut away the foam until we have our little circle. Once you have your pieces cut out, slip it inside of your bucket just to make sure that it is going to fit. If it fits securely, it's time to add a little bit of hot glue because we want to give some longevity to these pieces and make them stay around a while. Now it's time to take those pencils. We're going to stick it right in the center of that floral foam to give us a little marking of where we want this to stay. Adding a little bit of hot glue will give this piece extra security so that it will last a while. Now we need to make sure that we remove all of the little flowers from the stems. This is super easy to do, and you will notice that there is a little bit of a small stem left on the bottom there. You need to make sure you keep that because that is what gives us the little centerpiece of our flowers. Before we begin gluing them to our styrofoam ball, we do need to make a marking of where the ball will attach to the top of our pencils. This way we won't glue any flowers there because we need that space open. I did go back a little bit later and mark that little circular spot with a black Sharpie just to give me a little more visual on where it was. And then I began gluing on my flowers one at a time. Be very careful during this process. I got myself a couple of times with that glue, and trust me, it is very hot. So if you have the little protectors for your fingertips, now would be a great time to use them. Just continue alternating your colors all the way around until you get to the bottom of that ball. Once you've worked your way all the way around, look how beautiful it is with those variegated colors. And you see here how I left that little small opening where that hole is. Now we want to apply a little bit of hot glue to the top of our pencil so that we can securely attach our little topiary ball right on top. Again, this just gives us a little added security so that our little pieces will last a long time to come. Covering up that floral foam is super easy. Again, with a little bit of hot glue and some of your extra flowers, we're just going to put them right in place. Again, alternate the colors of your flowers for a little bit prettier look. And there you have it. What a beautiful little home decor piece. I did try to add some ribbon to these buckets, but the ribbon just wasn't looking right to me. I think it just added a little too much, but feel free to try that if you would like. I think these are super gorgeous, and something about these colors just make me smile. I decided to set them in my front entryway near this picture frame that we've already put together using items from the Dollar Tree. I'll have that DIY posted for you down below as well. Want to thank all of you so very much for tuning in today. I hope that you will give these a try and use them to spruce up your home during the spring and summer. Remember, you were created for purpose, so go and be all you can be. And I'll see you soon in the next video.